Быстренько глина. And there we are again. Another Sunday, another stream. Season 9, episode 23. Welcome to the stream. Dudes and dudettes. We had an early bird in the house way before the stream started. Miss Dragonspun.
Ooh.
And then Mr. Panda has arrived, who apparently has a very important meeting tomorrow on his day off. That should be forbidden, I think. I think they should be capable of planning any meetings on your work days during your working hours. How hard can it be?
I agree.
But then again, I'm hoping that you don't have to travel too far tomorrow, Panda, for the meeting, because that would just be a waste of 3 hours for you. So yeah. But as you said, yay, Arsenal won. And I'm standing here laughing because I have no clue. I'm assuming that it's a football club. And yeah, and that they did good. And that's about all the knowledge that I have. Good evening, Mr. Arki. Welcome to the stream. In case you are interested, Arsenal won.
Arky be like, yay! And hi.
So
Hi everyone,
there's
welcome.
that. As you can hear, Mr. Peter is in the house. He's back. Yay. Question mark. Yeah, that's I had the same, Arky. I know that it's a football club, like a soccer club, and they won. And apparently that was the brighter note of Panda. So we are happy because he's happy.
We are happy for Panda.
We are happy for Panda. And we also are happy for Arsenal. I thought they were like a top league soccer club. I don't know why I thought that, but that is what I thought. Because I think because I recognize the name. So that's that.
They must be a club that's on the news or on the whatever special reports with stuff.
Mr. Hamza, hi.
Hi Hamza.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Exciting things in the future for Hamza. Also slightly scary. But
fingers crossed.
Always hoping for good outcomes. And there she is, the early bird. She was here earlier, and then she wrote, "My mouse double clicks now," just like that, like
out of the blue.
Out of the blue. So that's kind of weird, but yeah, I've been working with computers, mouses, keyboards, and I don't know what for a long time, and they do have a mind of their own. Because I do not understand that when I work till 5 o'clock, everything is perfect. Close everything down, start it up again the next morning, and nothing is working. What?
How?
And why does your mouse suddenly decide to double click? Since when does it have a mind of its own? So weird. Weird things are happening.
How do I remove the chat on the screen? Or is it like this from you guys? It actually is something
maybe
that...
Maybe you should turn the camera on you and then explain that?
No, they know what I look like.
They don't that. Yeah.
This is indeed something that you can not remove, Hamza. We are sending the chat on the video. What you can do, however, is turn your phone sideways and click the window so that it's full screen. And we're saying hi to Jay over on Beam.
Ooh, hi Jay.
How's it going, lady? Hope you're having a good weekend. Welcome.
Chris Bowman, hi. Welcome, lady.
There's Chris. Look it.
Hoping you are okay. We're hoping that everybody is okay, of course, but yeah. So Arkie is enjoying the sound of Joey telling Mrs. Arkie she wants her bacon.
What's the dog's name?
Zoe?
Oh, okay.
Not Zoe?
Zoe, yeah. I thought you said Joey. I was like, huh?
Joey?
Yes.
But it's a she.
Yes.
Why
So
would
I thought you said Joey. Yeah. Shoot me. All's well. Thanks.
Oh,
Thanks.
that's good. And thank you, Chris, for the subscription.
Ooh, Chris
Look
with
at
the sub.
that. 56 months in a row. I don't know. I have no words.
Thank you for the support, Chris.
Yeah, thank you for the support.
We
So
appreciate
that's
you,
that.
lady.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. On the wow factor, we have something new. Well, we have something new. We are doing something new. And the person who pointed that out with a big smile, but still did the finger, this finger, that was Mr. Andy Ark. He wrote so much for following the recipe the first time. In case you haven't seen it on what's the thing called? Discord. The recipe that I have today is basically, well, it is not basically, but it is a tray bake where you put everything on the tray, shove it in the oven, and sit and watch television for 45 minutes. But who has time to sit and do nothing? So I thought I'm gonna grab the same ingredients, just change the method of making it. So it's not exactly the same, but it's also not exactly the same. Does it make any sense? I don't think so.
It's the same recipe, but a different
Yeah, the
preparation.
ingredients are the same, but the preparation is different and it's going to look different at the end. So, but I'm hoping that it's just as delicious as the recipe makes it believe.
I hope so,
So
too.
that's that. That doesn't sound like you, Aki? You mean the finger or the big smile and pointing things out?
Ooh, Arky.
Or all of it above. But you were right. When you're right, you're right. I say it, I don't know, I think I've mentioned it 100 times, that the first time I always make the recipe as it is, and then if it's good, we can make changes to make it even better. Or just throw it away. That is also an option. But I'm thinking today is going to be a good one. So crispy potatoes. Will it be made in the air fryer? No, it will not be made in the air fryer, which now I'm thinking of would have been also a good idea to do the potatoes in the air fryer. Because yesterday, folks, I made a, what's that? How do you call that in English? A chicken roulade?
I don't know what
Don't
it's
know
called.
what's that called. So if you have a lot of chicken and you roll it up, make it into a sausage with like a net thing around it. I don't know how to explain that to you, and I haven't got another one, so I cannot show it to you. So kiproulade, that's what I made yesterday in the air fryer, and it came out really crispy on the outside and really succulent on the inside. Tasted really good. So the idea of putting the potatoes in the air fryer is indeed a good one, but it's not happening today. The air fryer is huge, and yeah, where I'm going to put the thing, I do not know. So we're just going to put them in a skillet with some oil and then bake them crispy. Been on a fluid diet for 6 days now. I think I lost like 3 kilograms along because it's 1200 calories a day and I'm starving all the time, but I'm surviving. It's for a good cause.
You have tips for that.
I have tips for that.
Healthy snacks.
Oh, but 1200 calories. That's
Healthy snacks. 1200 is low.
That's low.
That's
Yeah,
extremely
that is
low.
extremely low. But I think you can drink water when you're hungry. That doesn't have any calories at all. You just get a water belly if you drink too much. That might not be a good idea. But you just need to keep in mind that's for good cause. And like in 2 weeks, it's going to be the day when we all will be rooting for you. Just keep your eyes on the prize at the end of the temporary discomfort, Hamza. Exactly, Aki. That's what I thought. Hey, DJ, with all the jumping up and down emotes, welcome to the stream.
I love that gingerbread man emote.
I'm not allowed any snacks, only fluid. Ah, okay, yeah, that's what he said. He wasn't a fluid.
But he's allowed to eat stuff.
Yeah.
Or only fluid.
Yeah.
Okay, well then
That's
you need fluid snacks.
then you need fluid snacks. I don't know.
I don't know if those exist. I don't think so. But how in the heck are you going to have 1200 calories with just fluids on a
Well,
day?
whatever you usually would bite, you just put it in a food processor. I think does it come like in a powder form that you just have to add water and then that is it?
Or are you supposed to make the food yourself?
So
Does a
that's
milkshake count as fluid?
yes.
I would think so.
No matter how
Milkshakes?
thick it is.
It's milkshakes you get from the pharmacy that count as meals.
Yeah, you
Ah,
see.
okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I
Hmm.
thought. Yeah. Okay.
Different.
I'm hoping that they taste good at least, because otherwise it would be even a bigger problem.
If they be yucky, then no.
Yeah, if they would be yucky. If I get approved tomorrow, then I need to be on the same diet up until the surgery. So it will be 1 more week of this. It tastes good actually, but really expensive. Yeah. You know, as Arki said, keep your eye on the price at the end, and then hopefully everything will be okay. So our dish today is not fluid.
Nope.
No. So we are making a crispy potato salad with chicken. The word salad you need to take in the widest way that you can. Because salad, yeah. Let me just show you the ingredients and then I'm thinking that you will understand what I mean. They are over there. So follow me. So the dish of today, crispy potato salad with chicken, comes with several ingredients which are here. Now let me show you what they actually are. Here is the list. A long one, but only up till here, up till the lettuce, are actually ingredients, and the lower one are for the honey mustard sauce. So we have 2 onions, we have a leek, we have some baby potatoes, which in Dutch are called mini krieltjes. There is some chicken, we have some lettuce, and then for the honey mustard sauce we have, oh, it says honing.
Ooh, honey.
So I see now I made a lot of typing mistakes. So 3 teaspoons of honing, which is honey. Honing, over here. 3 teaspoons of mustard, which is over here. Then we have 2 tablespoons with an additional L for, I have no idea what that's for, but that is for the olive oil. And then we have 2 teaspoons of mayo, and there is some pepper. I copy and pasted it from a Dutch recipe and forgot to translate the ingredients. But honey mustard sauce, I think, you should at least know what two of the ingredients are. Honey, mustard. And then there is some mayo and some olive oil. And that's it.
It seems so logical.
It seems so logical, yes. The first thing we need to do is get the potatoes in the skillet in some hot oil, because they will take the longest. But I do have a question. Which ingredient on here is not on the list? So which of the ingredients, and now do the top down, please. Which ingredient is not on the list? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows?
I don't know.
Oh.
Angel's here. Maybe Angel saw it. But
Is Angel waving?
Angel's waving. Hamza says you need bacon with this dish. That's not what the question is, Hamza. But thank you for your input.
Yeah. Okay. So the mystery ingredient would be our yellow bell pepper.
Archie says the mayo.
The mayo, yeah.
No, you pointed at the mayo.
Yeah, the mayo is here.
The mayo is right there. It's in the front, Archie. Can you point at the mayo?
Yeah, here's the mayo.
There you go.
There's the mayo. But this thing is not on the recipe. It was in the fridge and it needs to be consumed today, so we're just gonna throw it in.
Huh.
So
why not?
That is that. But we're gonna start with our baby potatoes. So
Dragon missed the question because she was multitasking.
oh, okay.
The list said pepper. Yes, pepper is in there too, Archie. Are you not? You know.
Are we not paying attention today? What's going on?
I think
here?
Archie might be distracted by Zoe.
Okay, listen. So the recipe.
Again?
Let's do it again, and then the top down, please. So onions, leek, baby potatoes, chicken, lettuce, honey, mustard, olive oil, mayo, pepper. What is not on the list? That was the question. But I already spoiled it.
Yellow bell pepper, not black pepper. Well,
Black pepper is all. No, well, it's white pepper.
But that's the little thingy.
Yeah, that's
canister.
true. So we will be using this too. But first of all, let's get these into a hot skillet because we want them to be very, very crispy.
Angel will be in and out testing some stuffs. That's perfectly fine, Angel. Thank you. We always appreciate you popping in.
Yes, we do. So thank you for coming by. And if you have to pop out and be somewhere else, please do so.
Feel free.
Feel free. I'm going to bake or fry some baby potatoes. I'm using sunflower oil today. Hey, Shelly, welcome.
Hi there, Shelley. Welcome to the stream. Nice
Welcome to the stream, indeed. So we just need to wait for the oil to heat up. And then these can go, with these, I mean these mini krieltjes. Oh, and they are called bistro. I'm not sure if that is even mini krieltjes bistro, which means they come seasoned. Are these a separate kind of potatoes? I don't think so. I think they just cut up other potatoes and then sell them for big bucks.
Makes sense.
I think that's that. Okay.
Archie says those poor tater babies.
The recipe title sounds delicious. Yeah. The okay. Let's start over. I am using the same ingredients as in the recipe, but the method of making it is different. Because the original recipe is a tray bake, where you just put everything on a tray and put it in the oven and then wait 45 minutes and then it's done. Which on its own is perfect. Just not really for the Sunday stream, because what are we going to do with 45 minutes? Watch a movie? A series?
Sit and chat?
Sit and chat. We're going to do that afterwards. So these taters are now in one layer in the skillet. And these need to crisp up. So that means that we can just leave them. Is that spider oil? No, it's sunflower oil, Archie. Plus the bell pepper. Oh yeah, plus the bell pepper. Let's go over there and cut some stuff. So we need to cut our bell pepper, the onion, the lettuce, the leek, and the chicken. I think I'm going to start with the leek. All of it has been, all of it has been pre-washed, I was going to say. So the lettuce has been washed, the bell pepper, but I will still rinse it so that these little pits on the inside are going to be out. I'm cutting the leek. Oh, it's not all the way through. That's no good. And then we're just going to cut smaller pieces. Then I'm going to put them in here. Because I don't know if any of you ever or often makes a dish with leek. There is always like a little earth, sand. I don't know. I like to wash this after it has been cut. That's why I'm using a small colander to put it in. Then I can wash it in there and then leave it to drain. The dish today is a 2-person dish, so there will not be a leftover Monday. We need to find something different to make for tomorrow. So I'm gonna leave this. Are we gonna wash this? No, we're just gonna leave this for the moment and go to our bell pepper.
Archie says, break out the table saw to split the leek. Table saw? Eesh. Then he says, nope, I'm not a leaky guy.
You're not a leaky guy.
We can only hope you're not, Archie. We hope your plumbing is okay and nothing is leaking.
That's that. This one. I don't know how these sides are called. This part of the bell pepper where the seeds are on. These
ribs?
I have no what they're called. In Dutch they're called zaadlijsten, but I don't know what that is called in English. That I have no idea.
Mm.
So I will be throwing this away. I forgot to grab my little garbage. Well, can would be a big word. We're going to rinse this, and then it can drain. Over here, let's turn the water on, and then let's give this a shake. Ooh. I'm gonna go here.
Archie says, I think ribs work.
Ribs?
Ribs.
I don't know what they are called. Well, they are kind of like ribs.
Well, as long as you know what we're referring to,
Yeah, exactly.
everything's okay.
I don't know what they are called.
Well, technically,
Ooh. Let's cut these up. I think we need to do this in 3. And we can put all of this in here. Next quarter. I think color-wise it would be nice if this was a red bell pepper, but that's not what I had. So this is in addition to the ingredients. So changing up not only the way to make the recipe, but also adding an ingredient. It's a weird day today. That. Then we have our lettuce. I think it's a bit much. Not. So I would say that the lettuce is the only. If you talk to me about a salad, then lettuce would be for me one of the ingredients. Not as much chicken or
potatoes.
Or potatoes or other things. So I'm guessing that this is the salad part. And then the honey mustard sauce will be the dressing. I think that is the way that we need to look at it. This is also done. I don't need this anymore. No. Watch the board. I'll be right back. Ta-da! I grabbed a little piece of kitchen paper so I can dry this.
Archie says, Mrs. A, breaking all the rules of the cooking club today.
Yes.
Is there a cooking club?
I'm in a mood. I'm in a, yeah, I'm in the mood. So we are doing half rings. So just cutting these.
We're doing halfsies?
We're going halfsies.
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 Look at halfsies.
Have to keep an eye on the potatoes because I don't want them to burn, of course. Because that would be a little bit too crispy.
Ugly.
No?
Other way.
Pretend that you didn't see that. And then the last half. Then we're going to take these veggies to the counter and shake our potatoes so they don't stick to the pan. And we do 3 at the same time.
Sure. Selecting Autumn with the resub.
Hi.
Hi, Kyle. Thank you so much for the support.
Sorry, Selecting Autumn. I cannot shake the pan and say thank you at the same time. So, done with the shaking. Thank you for the resubscription. That's really, really nice of you.
Thank you for the support, dude. Much appreciated.
Yes. 51 months, really. You people are awesome.
It's cray cray.
For sure. Okay. Last thing to cut will be the chicken over there. I waited with this because I only grabbed one board. And I don't want chicken juices on my vegetables. So this is a chicken breast.
Saying hi to Christina.
Christina, hi. How are you doing, lady?
Hope you're well.
Is life treating you well?
Selecting Autumn says it's well deserved. You guys are great. Thank you so much, dude, with the kind words. Oh, wait a minute. It's not the camera I wanted. This one. Oh, look at all those thin slices of chicken. Christina says, very busy with work, packing for 1 week of vacation, going away tomorrow, just in the Netherlands.
Nice. So you're going camping, or did you book a cottage, or what?
Where are you going?
If you, of course, if you want to share. If you don't, that's okay too. And you know, just in the Netherlands, I think we're going to get very nice weather this week. And that means no waiting on the airport for whatever reason they may have. No customs, no nothing. So there are upsides.
She says, booked a vacation house near Utrecht.
Ah, nice.
Well, enjoy, Christina. I hope you guys have a wonderful time there.
Yeah.
And come back well rested and tanned and, just have a good time. Have fun. It's vacay time.
That's the idea, indeed.
I hope Hamza hasn't fainted in the meanwhile. It's been hot and humid and rainy here the last few weeks, says Selecting Autumn.
Really?
There's a lot going on here too.
Well, hot and humid, but rain, we had a little rain yesterday. You cannot even call it rain. It was like, I don't even know how to explain that. A little water fell from the sky for a short period of time, while all my plants in the garden went, oh, hit me. It did like, and that was that.
Gee.
Done.
And Christina has some good news. She has been promoted. She's now project manager.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, yo.
Look at that. Congratulations, girl.
Well done, lady.
You deserve it.
Well done.
Just rinsing my chicken fingers and the board. Don't worry, this is not the only cleaning that I do to the wooden board. Just in case you're thinking I'm just going to dry it and put it back into the cabinet where it came from. That is not the case. Let's shake the potatoes. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you can see, but it's getting crispy.
It's on top down.
It's not there yet. It's on top down.
Yep. There you go.
Time to get the second pan going. Or should I put the potatoes here? Hey! When I say on, I mean on. Also putting some, what is this? Sunflower oil in the pan?
Olive oil.
In the skillet? I think that's a funny word. Skillet.
Wait. Look at this.
Look at what?
Nothing.
Oh. Look at this.
Christina will be right back.
Okay, no problem there. What is that in front of? Is that like a Pikachu in front of Christina's name?
A Pikachu?
Yeah, it's very small, but I'm thinking that is what it is. Pikachu.
It says Pokemon 30th anniversary.
Ah, okay.
I don't know how and what, but
Well,
sure.
yeah, but I think that this is the yellow one. I can't see. From a little further away, it looks like two people shaking hands, but I don't know. The areas around where I grew up, including some parts of my hometown, are flooded.
What?
Central Indiana got pounded by storms last week,
Oh gosh.
along with parts of northwest Indiana. Some
Areas?
areas got more than 12 inches of rain in one day.
Holy cannoli.
No!
So where there's drought in big parts of the world, there's also this.
There's also this. The rivers in the Netherlands, yes, we have rivers. The water is so low now that certain freighters, is that a word?
Yeah.
Ships that bring stuff to other places cannot go there anymore because they would touch the bottom.
The River Rhine, which is a pretty big river in Europe,
Yeah.
is very shallow now.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 4 meters deep, I think. So I would think that would be, I don't know, but it's not. It's like a little over half. So it's really dry, not just in the Netherlands, but all around Europe. There are some bushfires.
In France, there's a lot of
Yeah, Spain, Italy.
fires, yeah.
Yeah, so there is a lot of, it's really, really dry. It seems to have been like 50 years ago that we had such a dry summer. And because of that it was really warm in the beginning of the year, the ice caps, where there is a lot of ice, which melts every year partially, already did that very early in the year, while that normally happens around now. Meaning also that there is no additional water coming, what usually would be. So it's really low, the water. And then all the fires on top of that. Ooh, that's not good. I'm trying to get all these layers sorted out here.
Anyone you know, Archie, that lives there in the area that's flooded now, or
Please drink all the things happening today, yeah. We've been getting notifications about, or news outlets about volcano outbreak, like the only ones we have in Europe, the Etna, which is spitting lava. There have been earthquakes in different parts of the world. So there is a lot going on.
yeah, it is. Early last week, Lake County, Indiana, at the very northwest corner, had 185,000 of the 195,000 electric customers without power.
Because of the rain? Yeah, well, if it floods.
Also, no bueno. No, fortunately, all of our friends and family are okay.
Oh, that's good. Well,
Well,
I'm
that's good to
sorry
hear.
for everybody who is not your family or your friends, because it's awful. But I'm happy that yours are all doing good.
Mm.
So I'm gonna add the bell pepper.
Ooh.
And once this has a little bit of color, we will be adding the leek, and after that the chicken. Or should I do the chicken in a separate pan so I can put it on top?
Yep.
That might be an idea. Do I have room for another one? Like a small one? Let's do that. Does it fit here? No, let's do this. Adding some oil. But then I think I'm gonna put some of the chicken herbs that we like so much.
Yeah.
On the chicken itself. Let's do that.
That is always a good idea. Hey, selecting autumn. I just see that you wrote something that's all the things happening today. And if you look at your screen, you see in the beam chat that doesn't show up. That is weird. Can you please type something again so that we can see if it's working?
Is he a beam?
No.
Oh.
But the beam chat on the screen doesn't show the comment that he typed on Twitch. So with all of that, all that's happening today, that comment doesn't show on the beam chat.
Oh.
And when Archie types something, it just pops up.
Oh.
So I wonder what's going on. I don't understand what it is. Is it not spice for chicken, Archie, instead of spice for bok? Because bok is like something else. It's because it was a stream streak. No, it's not that. It was the thing that you wrote. You wrote it's
all the things going on.
All the things happening today. That's what you wrote.
Yeah.
Is it kip? It is, Archie. This is chicken.
It's chicken. Adding the leek.
This is a whole green yellow stuff mixed today. And we're gonna have the brown of the taters and then brown of the chicken. I hope. Yeah, it will look healthy.
Add the chicken here.
Well, actually, Archie, the word bok is Dutch, but it's also Afrikaans because they have some animal there that's called a springbok.
Making the chickens the same color as the little potatoes.
Oh man, we're not going to be able to tell them apart when they're on the plate. Everything's the same color. I think we're teaching Archie Dutch words.
Yeah.
He knows kip, and he
But
remembers
this is what it says. Mix for kip. And then it says traditional. I don't think there are untraditional chicken herb mixes, but
the message was attached to the stream streak, so it probably made the message a Twitch only message. Yeah, there's still some stuff from the Twitch UI that doesn't pop up on me. Weirdly enough, selecting order. Angel says, take a look on X. Something's happening on X.
Something happening on X?
Oh, we're watching the MrsAmazing cooking show in Spanish while continuing to test Beam's new live translation model. So we finally is able to listen to you in his native language. Nice. Thank you, Angel. We appreciate the plug.
I didn't know that I spoke Spanish.
Well, guys, in case you missed it, Beam's been rolling out a lot of new features. I was going to talk about this when we sit down with the food, but making strides with AI in the stream and, you know, doing stuff with live translation.
But big steps, you know.
Subtitles for the stream, just native. All different, wow, functionality, guys, that you need to check. So if you have an account on Beam, feel free to pop in.
And if you do not have one, make one.
Feel free to make one.
No, it's not. If you want, of course. Who am I to tell you what to do?
It's not like you're an influencer or anything.
Well, God, but if you want to hear me speak Spanish, yeah, that's the place to go. Because in this stream on Twitch or on YouTube, the only Spanish I know is ole and
you can say no bueno.
Oh, and no bueno. Oh
no
my,
bueno.
I know more Spanish than I thought.
Gee. Look at all those chickens.
I need.
What are you doing?
Trying to turn up the heat.
Aha.
But I think for that I need to go over here.
Ah, you want to put the pan on a different burner? Gotcha.
Because this is a small one and it's
careful,
really in the
though,
way.
If you're moving, not to get your elbow too close to the hot burner that's now
true.
Not hot anymore.
This is there. Oh, look at these. Ooh.
This is really looking yummy, yummy.
We do need to put some seasoning on here. There's the pepper. Oh, and let's not forget we need to make the honey mustard dressing.
Good stuff.
Let's put some pepper on here. This is white pepper. Why white? I have no idea. It's the one that was in the front of the cabinet. Of course, we also have black pepper.
We got all the peppers.
We got all the peppers.
Selecting autumn meets a nap. Pepper on the pepper. There you go, Dragon.
Pepper on the pepper.
All the peppers. I'm putting pepper on the bell pepper.
I'm putting pepper on the pepper. That's true.
Angel says Twitch has archaic code, so things can happen once in a while.
Oh.
We try our best, but can't assure that we can pick up everything for the beam chat. Well, I think in a technical term, the Twitch chat is built on Internet Relay Chat, IRC, which is actually where Mrs. A and myself met like 30 years ago, but that's a side trip. But yeah, so IRC, and you know, nowadays that's a really archaic system. I agree with Angel on that. But that's probably why some stuff is not showing up in the API or whatever. I don't know. It's okay.
I'm wondering, while I'm making a very big circle here, whether I should put the chicken in here. Or are we going to do a layer of potatoes, a layer of veggies, the chicken, and then the lettuce and dressing?
I think you need to put the lettuce at the bottom.
At the bottom, yeah.
And then put the vegetables on it.
Yeah.
Then sprinkle some potatoes along the edge.
Oh my
and
God,
put the
yeah.
chicken in the middle.
Put the chicken in the middle.
Yeah.
Chicken little in the middle.
Chicken little. That's been a while. Precisely. Thank you, Angel. See, I know things every once in a while. I know something. A little something, something. Oh, that does look good, and it smells amazing.
You can hear them.
Can you actually hear the crispy potatoes land in the skillet?
Huh? Okay, so let's leave this here. Let's make some dressing. You need 1 empty bowl and a spoon. Then we need 3 teaspoons of honey. We need the same quantity of mustard, because it is a honey mustard sauce.
So 3 in 3.
3 in 3. Then we need 2 tablespoons of mayo. I have no idea what this is doing in there, because it's honey mustard, but hey. And then we're adding our olive oil. And then you stir until, let me put this away. It is one nice dressing. And then we can have a taste, and if it's too mustardy, we just put some more honey in there. If there's too much honey, we can put something different in there.
According to Archie, we should pitch the lettuce and the veggies in the bin.
Yeah.
And add the taters and chicken to the plates. And selecting autumn things, bacon would be a good addition.
Oh, pepper.
Mrs. A be like, huh? Pepper?
Ja, pepper. Peper in Nederlands. In Dutch, with 1 P in the middle. Instead of 2. Ta-da! How is the chicken doing? Where's my thing? Wow. I'm thinking we are there.
Nice.
Grab some plates.
I'm pretty hungry, so I'm good with food.
I need to make some room here for all three of those. So we're going to put the lettuce at the bottom.
Just make it whatever you think is
I think
nice.
sprinkling on top would maybe be a better idea.
Well, don't sprinkle too much on top, because not everything can be on the top.
The potatoes. I don't know. Let's make it some little bit fancy. So we can put the veggies in the middle. Let's grab a spoon here. And then last but certainly not least, let's add the chicken. Then we're going to drop some of the lettuce on top. There's lettuce going everywhere. And then drizzle some of the sauce. Not sauce, dressing. And then I'm going to put this on the table in case we want a little bit more. And there we have it, folks. Crispy potato salad with chicken. Let's eat, people.
Nice. We're going to a little BRB screen, guys. You can have a shot of the dish if you want. Just look here. There you go. But we'll get you a better one.
Yeah, this is, I don't never know where to hold it. And I'm very worried that the food is going to fall off the plate.
Okay, we'll see you in a bit, guys. Don't go anywhere. Okay, and we're back. I'm just going to move here with the chair, but we need to set up the cam for taking a shot. Can I move my chair just like that? I actually can. There we go.
And there he is.
Hello. So let me put this over here. My drinky.
So while you set up for the picture,
Picture. I can't switch anything. I need the Stream Deck over here.
Oh, you want me to grab it?
No. Yeah, well, I'll get up and get it.
Right, you're going to get up and get it. According to Selecting Autumn, it's almost blasphemy that you made fried potatoes without adding bacon.
Really?
Almost.
So it's not really
Yeah.
all the things, but almost all the things. Let's see.
According to Arki, you are here and he's there.
He is.
Yeah.
Hoppa.
Those plates shouldn't look at me in that tone of clank. Oh, they look like ice with the potato rings.
Okay. Now I can at least have
Oh my God.
some stuff on. Okay. Let's see what this looks like.
From Angel.
Also, no audio in the still frame. Thank you, Kyle.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why these kind of things keep happening because it happened before and I fixed it and now it's because I don't have time to test all the scenes and stuff every time. That is really weird because it should just have the voiceover that we have. Let me quickly take a look at that. That's the scene.
But that was the same last week.
Well, I think it was 2 weeks before.
Oh yeah, because last week we didn't stream. Is the mic muted on the phone?
Well, we don't. We're using the wired mics, so we have one audio source that goes over all the scenes, no matter what scene we switch to. It's always the same audio. So that is kind of weird because it should just be a layer in there with that audio. Where is that trigger? See, here's that trigger.
Audio on.
It should be. There's nothing wrong in the setting as far as I can see.
That's weird.
So, you know,
Someone didn't check a box.
I don't know. It's okay. It should be like that.
And I got a tiara time. Will you do the picture first?
Yeah, well, we have the picture already, so we're good.
We're good?
We're good.
Because I think we got a tiara time.
If we have a tiara time, I think the tiara would look good whilst eating. Thank you, Chris. Let me switch to that.
Let me put this here before I...
Okay. Nice. Well, guys, enjoy our food and enjoy us eating.
What are we going to do now? You need to do the thing with the picture for Aki? Or do we
No,
already have that?
we just did that.
We just did that.
We just did
So
that.
we got that. So
We
the
should.
dish of today. I don't think we did that, but
Well, you were doing something else.
I was doing something else. I got distracted, folks.
Did you get the screenshot, Arky? Are you okay? Are we doing tiara time? Where's the tiara? Okay. Do this.
Are you not supposed to do...
Yes, I can do this. You need to pick the tiara because it's going to be in my face.
Ta-da!
Here we go, guys.
Oh,
Oh, it's going to be my tiara today.
We're gonna put it here, folks. Tiara time. Brought to you by Miss... Where is she?
Chris Bowman.
Miss Chris. Oh, there. Miss Chris Bowman.
She's right there. I can see her. With all the tiaras. 10.
10 minutes on the clock, folks. Tiara time brought to you by Miss Chris Bowman. Look at all the tiaras going there.
All the tiaras.
Now let's see if this is tasty.
Hi again. Are you okay, Hamza? And welcome back. It's a combination of warm and cold ingredients.
It's like lukewarm. I'm just overthinking and overthinking about tomorrow. Yeah, logical.
Don't worry about it, dude.
But that is always easier said than done.
My body is shaky and my head is messy.
At what time is this going to happen? At 3 tomorrow. So it's late, okay.
Well, ask yourself this, Hamza. Did you do everything that you could? And if you did, then don't worry about it. Because it's either going to be yes or it's going to be no. But if you did all your, your due diligence, all the stuff you needed to do, did everything, followed everything, so there should be zero problems, literally.
That's what we're going for.
Then we're going for a positive mindset. And we'll keep our fingers crossed for you tomorrow at 3 when you have the appointment. And we wish you all the best luck, But if you did everything like you should, like you were supposed to, then, yeah, I can imagine that you're worried and feeling anxious. Makes sense. It's just human nature, man. Just human nature.
You guys have lost weight. I can see it.
You have? Well, we've been trying to. It has worked, so.
We have been doing our best to have smaller portions, less greasy things, less snacking in between. So
Thank you for your kind words. Me, myself, I don't really see it, but,
No,
you know,
me neither.
it's because it's happening to myself, so. You got this, dude. Get out of your head and relax. When I was referring to healthy snacks before, Hamza, what we've been doing instead of, you know, grabbing something with a lot of sugar or something, whatever, chips or nuts or whatever, as a snack, we've been eating these like little cucumbers. They call them snack cucumbers. Mrs. A has little tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. And we have grapes, although grapes are not really, of course, a vegetable. They are a fruit. Technically, tomatoes aren't either, but I think I said 2 weeks ago, I remember from long, long ago that they said, if you want to eat something, or if you're hungry and you're on a diet, you can always eat more vegetables. And I don't hate vegetables, so I like to eat these little cucumbers. They are like, you know, 90% water, I think, so it should be okay. But it's a thing that you can just chew on, and you know, your brain processes it as solid food that you're getting. Not for you this week, of course, because you're on liquid diet, but that's the kind of snacks that I'm referring to. I've been told vegetables are free calories, so you just got to stock up and they will make you full. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can eat them without them being added to your, you know, 1,200 calories a day. But if you're on liquid only, then
No.
you can't, sadly. But maybe afterwards.
But for us, it's just a matter of less snacking in between meals, because that we did a lot. Or we had like a late breakfast and we didn't do lunch, but around 4 o'clock, you just get this craving that you want to eat something. And then it was really easy to do a little bowl of chips or nuts or chocolate bars or whatever. And
You know.
now we don't buy it.
You know, when you get
so
peckish.
it's not in the house. Maybe some chocolate dipped veggies.
That could be a thing, Wheels.
Hi, Wheels.
And hi.
Yeah. So it's stuff like that. So it's not big steps. It's not like we're eating half of what we used to eat, but we're making better choices. And I think you already lost
A little over 5 kilograms.
over 5 kilograms. And me 4. So yeah, there is that. So after the surgery, I'm only allowed soup or soft foods. But 3 to 4 weeks after, I can start on regular food. When your body gets sliced open and sewed up again, everything is fragile. So food going through the throat and down can irritate the stomach and hurt. Yeah, that's true.
Follow the instructions, Hamza. Please.
Be sure to use 80% cacao or higher to dip those veggies in. I'm not going to dip my veggies in chocolate, and I really do not like the 80% or higher. It's, for me, that's way, way too bitter. So, and Hamza's doing everything the doctor is saying. That's a good thing. These people know what they're talking about. And what you don't want, not now and not during nor after the surgery, are complications, because you did something that you were not supposed to do.
Nope.
Oh,
Seen people in these kind of surgeries on YouTube explaining how much they hurt
yeah, but
because they started eating and exercising normally after a week.
So there always will be stupid people who think they know better.
As Archie always says, there's no curing stupid.
No.
Oh, crunchy taters. Did you hear that?
The potatoes are really, really good. Also liking the dressing.
Yeah, it just adds a little bit of more, a little bit more oomph to it with the mustard sauce. You have changed your seating position.
Yeah.
I'm at the head of the table, sir. It's because of that chat that we have on the screen. Because it's over my face. Normally, of course, I sit there, but this is the second week that we're doing it like this, second time. I don't know if I'm happy with it or not. It's getting used to it because we've done it for years. The other without the chat there and sitting there, facing each other. So it feels a bit different for me.
The only other solution would be to turn the table and sit next to one another. That's kind of weird. To keep her blood sugar down, my wife buys 70 to 90% dark chocolate. 1 week, she accidentally bought a 100% bar. It was inedible. It's not made for just eating. It's made to make chocolate sauce or coat vegetables in, not to eat like this.
We're not coating vegetables in chocolate.
No, we don't do that. So that, folks, was the Chow Time brought to you by Miss Chris Bowman. Thank you very much, lady. Not at the other time.
Oh, wow. Hamza this time, I think.
Yeah, because I can't see. Let's do it.
1, 2, 3.
I think here. Oh, look at that. Ta-da! What was that with the fingers? Ooh.
Funny.
Ooh. Look at that. Tiara time by Hamza 56A. So not just Hamza, but the 56A version.
Thank you, Hamza.
Thank you very much.
Frankly, I like the old way better, as it makes it like your viewers are at the head of the table. But it's not an easy way to incorporate the beam chat to an overlay without some screen real estate sacrifice.
Yeah, that's true. I personally, I like it better when we are across, but it's also a good thing to have all the chat there. So we rather would have it here. Scrolling along.
I'm still trying to find a way, Angel, and I haven't succeeded yet in getting the beam chat to be like 2 lines high and make it scroll horizontally. Or alternatively, to have it pop up also at the bottom. Have it pop up when somebody says something and then disappear. And then when a new message comes, pop up and disappear. So I have all these ideas, but I just don't know how to do it. Because I'm not a programmer or anything, so...
With the popping up and disappearing again, you need to keep your eye really good on the chat, otherwise you're going to miss.
No, but I can read the chat. The normal chat.
Okay.
So it's only for the people who are not
okay.
all on the same platform, so that they can see whatever people on other platforms are writing. Send a request to Theodore. See if he has any ideas.
Yeah. Might be possible.
I will will send him an email, Angel.
Yeah, maybe it exists, but we just don't know about it.
Yeah, I have his email. I have emails from Theo. So we're covered, Angel.
Mm.
I'll try and think of a good way to explain whatever that, whatever I'm thinking of.
Because that is where we have the most room, at the bottom.
Yeah, at the bottom. That would be amazing if
Right.
we could do a thing like that.
Mm.
Perfect. I've watched that series more today. I told you guys about so many Dutch people. Hamza's been telling us about, like, you know, these TV series that you see that have the customs, the border control in various countries, and they show whatever these people experience on a day-to-day basis with the silly tourists that come in and stuff that happens at the airport or whatever. And he's been watching one of those Danish series because he lives in Denmark. And they've been arresting a lot of Dutch people who do weird stuff, and I don't know. So we were kind of chuckling about that. We were having a laugh at all these stupid people that do stupid stuff and then get arrested, and then they get angry because they get arrested. They get caught. So I'm like, if you don't want to get caught, then don't do stupid stuff. But like Archie always says, there's no curing stupid. Hey, Archie. Always Dutch people arrested and fined. Ooh. Great,
Just
great.
because using marijuana is legal in the Netherlands, doesn't make it legal throughout the whole of Europe.
Mm-mm.
So I think one needs to check. It's the same when you go on vacation abroad.
Passing the Dutchies, Archie.
You also are not allowed to bring, let's say you go to Hawaii, I don't know, somewhere nice, where there is an actual reef. You're not allowed to bring any parts of the reef back into countries, you know, that you don't do. You don't, there are a lot of things that are not allowed. A lot of countries that you are not allowed to go bringing fruit and vegetables and stuff like that.
Australia. Hilarious border patrol.
Well, that's true. Between the Netherlands and Germany, there's hardly ever any control point.
Because you know the Dutch and the Germans are like...
Not really, but hey. North parts of the reefer. No, also
Reef or
not.
reefer, Archie.
Yeah.
Same thing. Same difference.
It's the same with people that buy the cigarettes abroad and then come back with a suitcase full of cigarettes, which is not allowed. There is a maximum, I think, number of cigarettes, like 200, I think. So if there are 20 in a package, you are allowed to bring 10 packages. Everything above that, you need to pay taxes on. And then you can just buy them in the Netherlands, because then it's going to be just as expensive. But people are trying. They're putting them in their suitcases, hide them in, I don't know, socks, underwear, etc., etc. And then, then they get caught. And then the fines are high.
Like they've never heard of X-rays.
And it's not that you pay the fine and you can keep them. No. You pay the fine and they burn the cigarettes.
Confiscated. Uh-oh.
We have fences with them and everything. Yeah.
I don't think that there are any border crossings in the Netherlands that have fences or even armed guards or whatever.
Maybe if they're looking for somebody.
You can just drive across the border from Germany or Belgium or,
The only
you know.
time when there might be a control point is when it gets near old years, New Year's, because people get their fireworks in Belgium and in Germany and then bring it over the border,
Yep.
which is also not allowed. Mm.
I know that there's a patrol called the train patrol. There are 2 trains an hour from Germany coming to Denmark. And there's armed military going on the train and passport check everyone. Well, you know, it's weird that a country that you would expect to be in the EU does this. They also show this in the series. Okay.
Okay.
But I don't know if there are any other countries in Europe that do that, because the idea is that you can travel freely throughout the EU as if it were one big
But
country.
Denmark is not part of the EEG, I think. Hold on.
Schengen, yeah, that's what it's called. It's called the Schengen visum. Oh. Our time has ended.
The other time has ended.
Balkan countries do the same, even though they are in Schengen. France and Spain do it too. I wouldn't know. I never traveled by car nor by train to any
So
of
it's
these
the
countries.
Schengen area is 29 European countries
Okay.
where there are no traditional border crossing controls.
Oh well.
So it says 25 EU members. So that would be all of the EU except Ireland and Cyprus. And then 4 countries outside the EU, like Iceland, Liechtenstein, Norway, and Switzerland.
Okay.
But that's the Schengen visa. That's for people outside. We don't need a Schengen visa to go
No.
travel anywhere. But I think,
Archie, we saw it on TV.
yeah, we didn't watch.
We didn't go out. We didn't have these special glasses that you need. But it looked amazing on TV. But yeah, I don't know. I was kind of hesitant to watch it because I don't want to get my eyes burned out.
Oh, okay. So, according to the AI, it says Denmark maintains targeted temporary border controls and participates in the EU digital entry/exit system called EES for non-Schengen arrivals. While Denmark is part of the Schengen area, spot checks occur selectively, particularly along the land border with Germany due to security and migration evaluations. Yeah, a lot of people, I understand that one.
Angel is done testing. Thank you both for supporting Beam. Thank you, Beam, for supporting us. Works both ways, Angel. I will send an email to Theodore.
So apparently it's normal.
And
And
thank you for the suggestion.
it's not that it doesn't exist. I mean, we had like a few years ago where there were a lot of immigrants coming over the border from, I think, from Belgium.
Hmm.
And then there were border controls there. But there is not like there is like a big wall around the Netherlands.
No.
Most of it is just open.
Yep.
And then people can just, there is no actual border crossing. It's just a street. And then the Netherlands ends and Belgium begins.
Or Germany.
Or Germany or whatever. So it's
Or, the UK or France or Spain. Or...
When we went on vacation, we did a long weekend in like a cottage type of thing. We crossed the Belgian border without knowing it. Yeah.
Bye, Angel.
Bye-bye.
It was in the government lately too, because it's called temporary, but it's been there for 20 years or more. The government wants to make it full, not call it temporary.
Okay, that's good.
That would be a smart move.
Yeah. I read that Spain want to impose full border control. They don't have the manpower to do that, so
it's difficult. Because Spain has a lot of border area. Scofflaws. What, Archie? What? The lucky thing about the Danish border with Germany that it's only 45 kilometers long, easy for us to maintain. That is not a very long border indeed. On the subject of scofflaws, has anyone watched that new spin-off series of The Big Bang Theory? Stuart fails at saving the universe. Has anybody seen that? Has anybody watched that? Because I'm wondering, is it worth my while or should I just skip it? You haven't, Archie? Uh-oh. Well, I don't know. I like the idea of Schengen, but many countries still don't follow it. I think all countries should decide on their own.
Yeah, but they can. Just
They
the
do.
fact that you are within the Schengen area does not mean that you need to close your borders. It just means that people within the Schengen area can travel easier.
You don't need visa and stuff.
Yeah.
So that is basically what
That's what it is.
the Schengen Treaty is.
Yeah.
Free travel for people who are of a Schengen country. No visa required, just,
We are lucky we don't need visa to visit each other. Well, we have been going on our summer vacation to Turkey for many, many, many years. And for many, many of the many years, we needed to have a visa. And then all these people from countries far, far away decided that living in Europe was better for them. So there was a lot of migrations of people from Africa and so on and so on. So a deal was struck with Turkey. Okay, you hold them there. So you don't let all of them just go through, basically close the borders. And then we pay you so much. And you need to take care of these visa things. So now we don't need a visa anymore to travel to Turkey. It's all about money.
Dutch government pays for our visa. African and Asian countries must have bigger issues, since I don't think they have this kind of system like we do in Europe.
Yeah, but
that is true, Hamza.
But would you want to go to Nigeria or Ghana or, I don't know, Somalia, South Sudan, any of those countries and live there?
Hmm?
I will.
Archie,
Do
what?
you require MasterCard instead?
What? Visa? MasterCard? Is that the...
I think that's the joke.
Is that the
joke. I
joke?
was
Okay.
thinking, MasterCard? What's going on with MasterCard?
Because, I don't know. What happened
Well,
to Amex?
it doesn't matter where you travel to, you need money.
Money, money, money.
That's just how it works.
Our
in
border
this world.
patrol became more strict after the Ukraine war, when Denmark, until now, has been plagued by Russian drones,
Yes.
sabotage, and espionage. So it makes sense to do it, but I'd like it to become a free border.
Yeah.
We're not heading in that direction.
Mm.
Well, Hamza, I hope that the whole Ukraine-Russia thing comes to an end.
Nobody thought it would take, what's like 4 years now?
It's so
5
long.
years? Isn't MasterCard European?
All borders should be closed. It's ruining Europe.
Ruining Europe.
Ah, well, there's something to be said for that
Yeah.
and against that, Wheels. So
Yeah, I don't know. What's best?
there's been a lot of problems with a lot of the EU countries with immigration. I know it's a big problem in the UK. It was a big problem in, Greece and Italy and all of those southern countries that were getting all the people that came in from Africa with the boats and landed on the Greek islands and then traveled to, mainland Europe and just spread throughout Europe without even having a passport or whatever means of identification. So, yeah, that's been a thing. Turning the UK into a third world country. It's never a good idea to have more people from other countries in your own country than to have your own countrymen. So, yeah, but that's something for the higher ups, Wheels.
Yeah.
It's not stuff that we get to decide.
I fully agree with helping people that are like in a war zone, that they can go to neighboring countries to stay safe.
Be safe, yeah.
And then once the war is over, you just need to go back. But those people that are coming to Europe are not all coming from a bad situations. There are a lot of young men, like 20, 21, traveling alone and then doing a lot of things in Europe what they are not supposed to do. So it's a tricky situation. I honestly, I think if I would live in one of those countries, I would try to get away too. So if your life or your family's life or is at stake, I'm thinking I probably would do that too. Would I step into a almost leaking little boat to cross the ocean? I don't know about that. But yeah, there are, but that is the same for everything.
It depends on how desperate you are, I think.
Yeah. That's true. But there are also coming a lot of people where there's nothing wrong in the country where they're coming from. So
they have no political reason for asylum.
Yeah, there's no reason.
We will decide at the polling booth. Get this government out.
Yeah.
Well, Wheels, if you get enough people thinking the same thing, then it's going to happen.
Well, I saw on Twitter a lot of tweets coming by on the UK government, and I'm not at all knowledged in that, but I read some things that I thought, okay.
Well, read what Hamza wrote.
Not really sure what that is.
In Denmark, 1 out of 10 Danes is in prison. In Denmark, 7 out of 10 Somalis are in prison. So this is a problem here also.
Yeah.
We have some of the strictest immigration policies in Europe. So strict, the EU has threatened to look again at our membership because we don't want to follow them.
Yeah.
The problem is, Mrs. A, that they are supposed to seek asylum
Yeah.
in the first safe country, but
Yeah.
they cross 4 or 5 safe countries to
Well,
get to the
to
UK.
get to the UK.
We've seen Dutch Border Patrol episodes of people hiding in trucks that go over the canal and then go into the
yeah.
tunnel, and
Yeah.
people just being at the border or whatever. Whenever a truck makes a stop, driver goes to sleep or he gets out to get some coffee or whatever, they just like hide in the truck, they break it open and go sit behind the cargo or whatever. It's cray. Sometimes the drivers don't even know what's happening.
Yeah, it's a problem. Yeah.
Costing our taxpayers billions of pounds.
Yes, that's unfortunately how it works.
I saw a video once from border town with Belgium, Holland, where they hid in mattresses.
Yeah.
People will come up with all kinds of crazy things
Yeah.
to just, get into Europe. But yeah, traveling to the UK is, I don't know. I don't know if you can just get on a boat and travel to, I don't know, south part of the UK by boat and just land on the beach, hop off, and go to London and disappear.
That's what happened to the Greek
I
islands.
don't know if that's a thing, but yeah, indeed, like Mrs. A says, that has happened in Greece and in Italy.
Where in tourist areas.
Yeah.
So you are in your bathing suit on the beach, enjoying the sun, and then suddenly one of these inflatable little boats
One of these boats just pops up
with people who hadn't been eating and drinking for days.
People be like, supplies.
Yeah. So, yeah.
The problem is when we talk about this, we are labeled as racist. It's not racism, it's an actual problem.
Yeah, it is.
They couldn't get here by boat if the French stopped them at their border. Well, there is a bigger part of sea there. If you, for example, go to the west coast of Africa, you can go on the outside and get to the UK. You could, theoretically. I don't know if that's practical with storms and stuff, but Europe can't save everyone. We already have a war in our continent and a country, it's called Russia, that's pushing us to the limits. We need to put ourselves first. It's
a tricky situation.
As not okay as that sounds, Hamza, I think that's a necessity for a lot of countries because they're getting overwhelmed and overrun. The situation in the Netherlands is that when people arrive here officially requesting asylum, they have to go to one place, which is in the east part of the Netherlands, and they need to stay there. It's called an asylum seeker shelter or center, or whatever you want to call it. And there's way too many people there. There's so many people who arrive and need to get processed and IDs checked and whatever. And the whole thing of from the moment they arrive till the moment that they hear if they are allowed to stay or if asylum is granted, I think is sometimes years. So these people, in the meantime, if they're families or a husband and wife, they will like have children in the meantime, and these children are born in the Netherlands. So basically, they have Dutch nationality.
Well, that's not how it works in the Netherlands.
But that's another thing. So it's
well, the decision
okay.
making should be done quicker. I don't know how they will do that, but it needs to be done quicker. We've read stories of people who where a man and a woman met each other and then they were granted temporary asylum. And I think that's always for 5 years, if I'm not mistaken. They got a house, both of them got jobs, they got children. And I think when the youngest was like 10, then suddenly the message came, okay, end of it, you need to go home. If you are born in the Netherlands and you are 10 years old, Netherlands is your home. But they were sent back to, I think they came from Ethiopia or something like that. So That was just weird. And I thought, okay, why does it have to take that long?
Because they don't have the manpower. Illegals should be imprisoned until we can process and expel them. Can be done a lot quicker. Just say no to every one of them. Well, I think, and I see Bergie over on Beam.
Ooh, hi, Bergie.
You
Welcome.
schmexy man. Everyone say hi to Bergie, please. Hey. The thing is that, it's not that black and white, Wheels, because I think we should implement a system for immigrants that is similar to what you have in Australia. From Australian Border Patrol, what we saw, they say, okay, listen, you either need to have a job when you arrive at the border, or you need to bring your own money to sustain yourself so that you don't, live off the taxes that other people pay.
But
So that's the thing.
I'm assuming that in Australia there are also borders where there are no actual borders.
Yeah, Australian is an island.
Yeah, that's true.
You did miss the cooking, Bergie, but we can tell you, or show you rather, what we had for our dinner. Check it. So that's what Mrs. A made today, Bergie.
It was nice. I
It
think.
was a good salad. We still need to rate the dish.
Yeah, it was kind of because usually when we do baked potatoes, fried potatoes, I like them really hot. But now everything was kind of lukewarmish.
But it was a salad.
Yeah, well, the only salad was the iceberg lettuce, I think, on top, and everything else just could be a hot meal. But I really enjoyed it.
It was good.
Do I give it a 10? No. But
We've had better dishes, but the standard is like
but
really high.
would I eat this again? Yeah.
Me too. I agree.
And I do believe that if you make it as a tray bake, as it was supposed to be, that this is a very tasteful dish.
I don't know if you can get the potatoes to be this crispy in the tray bake.
Well, we like to have these potatoes crispy.
We like them crunchy.
And the recipe calls for potato wedges.
Ooh.
Which means that they, even if they are crispy on the outside, on the inside it still will be smooth potato.
Yeah.
While the ones that we buy, these are so small, they're not crispy until, well, the middle, but there is more crispiness than non-crispiness.
There's a lot of crunch on the outside. Listen, we need immigration. Some of them are good, but at least in Denmark, the majority of them, 71%, are either in prison or on social welfare. But Denmark is deporting the most at the moment, so this problem is disappearing. 2 from my dorm are moving to Australia in less than a week.
Ooh.
They are going there, already have work and work permits.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
You
Hamza.
don't get into the
that's
country
how it works.
Without either having a lot of money or have a work permit.
Smooth potato criminal or smooth operator potato? Well, pick your fancy, guys. Whatever. So it'll make the binder. I think it will.
Yeah,
I think
this is one that can go in the rerun for just throughout the week, and it's not that long to make. I don't think I would go for the tray bake option.
45 minutes in the oven.
Yeah, because I don't know.
That's long.
Because that means that you also will have to put the whole chicken breast on top, and I'm wondering. I don't know. I don't like that.
But this was okay. Just the slices
chopped up and
it was better. They're only there for a year to try it out. Well, I hope they enjoy their time there. Australia is a marvelous country, I think.
Yeah. You know which city they're going to go to?
Hamza's asking about dessert. Molten lava cake with ice cream.
Oh my God.
We don't have that, Hamza. And we're trying to, watch what we eat. We need to lose some weight.
I don't think. Oh my God.
Would that dry out the chicken breast? Depending on whatever you use,
I don't know.
Bergie.
That's what I was thinking.
They're going to Sydney. Oh, that's amazing.
Because in principle, you would have to do the potatoes with the leek and the onions. What was the other thing that went in there? Well, I added a bell pepper.
Bell pepper, onion,
And then put the
taters.
yeah, you needed to mix the vegetables with the raw vegetables with the potato wedges, and then put the chicken breast on top. And I'm thinking all the juices from the chicken are just gonna soak to the bottom, so everything is gonna be soggy. I didn't. It's not that I never made a tray bake. I mean, it's nice, but it takes a long. First of all, it takes a long time. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan. We do eat a lot of chicken and chicken thighs and chicken breasts, but always kind of chopped up in smaller pieces in something. So not just like a piece of chicken breast on your plate.
No.
I don't think that I would like that. Maybe if it's grilled. Maybe that. Flattened and grilled. Maybe that.
We just had some fried catfish and shrimp.
Oh, who wrote that?
So make up your mind, is it a cat or is it a fish?
Catfish and shrimp.
I don't know what a catfish is. Do you?
There is a whole TV show about it.
Catfish.
Let me show you a picture.
I think it's a very different
It's karper,
thing.
geloof ik.
Carp?
Yeah.
I want to go abroad too, but my situation is not easy right now. I think if I will travel again, it will be next year, maybe January. Nice.
What is...
Let's make that a goal for you, Hamza. Then you can, have something to look forward to. At a Cajun restaurant? Nice. Nice. So wait a minute. What time is it for you now, Bergie? So you have this for dinner? If you say we just had some fried catfish and shrimp, like I think for you it's like what is it now? 11 or 12 in the AM?
Oh, een meerval.
It's 1 p.m. Okay. So let me check real quick because we have 8 p.m. So we are seven hours apart. You're in Texas. Nice. I had such a fun time at Bergie's stream a couple of weeks ago, guys. Whoa, that's a big catfish. Holy cannoli, that looks like a shark.
Yeah, it does. I didn't know they were this
What
big.
gives? Everything's bigger in Texas, so they might have big catfish like that.
Can I turn this?
I need to go to Western Europe. Netherlands, I've never been. Oh, you're welcome.
So
Hamza.
this is a picture apparently of two fishermen who caught one of these catfish.
Mrs. A is going to throw her glass over. Can you see the two guys with the big fish? I want to go to Texas and eat like a pig.
Didn't we just watch this a series where someone described Texas as there is always something that wants to sting you, bite you, or eat you?
Yeah.
And then I decided I'm going to Texas.
That's actually what they said. Something trying to bite you or sting you or kill you or whatever.
Yeah.
Then it will be the MrsAmazing Cookie Show with Hamza. There we go. I've been saying I want to go to the Netherlands for years now. You have. I want to go to Vietnam early next week for a few years. Well, Wheels, you have an inn there in Vietnam, so you should be able to.
For a few weeks, not for a few years.
Hamza wants to come for a few years.
But Wheels is going to go to Vietnam.
Wheels is going to go to next year.
I have a colleague who visited Vietnam, I think 6-7 weeks ago, and she was very impressed about the friendliness of the people, because the culture is very, very different than what it is in the Netherlands.
Oh, I bet.
And she took a lot of pictures, just people, but she said, I always first ask, because otherwise it's kind of rude. And everybody said yes, and please, and so on and so on. And she said the scenery was really nice. And they also visited one of those do I say this? So in the Vietnam War, there were these people who kind of lived underground, and that she visited that area too. So
You know, like Captain Caveman. Who
yeah,
remembers
stuff like
that?
that.
Son lives there, good and bad everywhere. Of course, it's very true, Wheels.
Mm.
I wonder, Bergie just said jambalaya, and I've heard the term, but I
A
don't know what it
jambalaya
is.
is,
Is that like a rice and fish dish, or
well, it's also something where you go and dance and blah blah in jambalaya. But
jambalaya?
it's a type of food, I
Jambalaya.
think.
It's a dish, yeah.
It's a dish.
Because he said he was at a Cajun restaurant and wanted to
Yeah,
order the jambalaya.
yeah.
I think we've seen, was it Jamie Oliver who went um, to St. Louis after the
Oh, after
Hurricane
the
Katrina?
flooding,
Yeah,
yeah,
after the flooding, and he went there and they were cooking.
yeah,
And they were doing, it was New Orleans, by the way, New Orleans.
yeah.
And they were there and he was being taught how to cook stuff. I think we saw him cook jambalaya there.
Yeah, I think it's a one pot
Yeah,
thing. Yeah,
it's like a stew. Rice, sausage, and chicken.
chicken. Okay.
Sounds nice. As long as there's no fish in there.
Yeah, we're not fish people.
I'm not really a fishy person or shrimp or
Let's see if we can
stuff
find a
like that.
simple recipe.
But it sounds good. I'm so jelly of Bergie, guys. He lives in an apartment complex with a swimming pool
Yeah,
in the middle, but it's a communal swimming pool.
yeah. Who cares?
So there's a lot of kids in there, he said. And he says if you go in the
Jambalaya?
water, you
Oh,
better
yeah.
not.
Jambalaya.
I just want American food in my mouth.
Oh, okay. So I don't think the original jambalaya would be for us,
Oh.
because it's a famous one-pan rice dish from the Cajun and Creole kitchen of
Doesn't mean that it's
Louisiana.
spicy
Yes,
per se.
it does. It does. Cajun
Is that
spices
Yeah.
are yeah.
Cajun restaurant? I've never been to a Cajun
So it looks
restaurant.
like paella, but it has rice and very often chicken, sausage, vegetables like bell peppers, onion,
Bergie, is
and
it really like
yeah, and a spicy herb mix.
spicy,
That's
hot,
what it
peppery stuff? Jambalaya?
Cayenne pepper.
Oh,
Oh, Arky's gonna like this.
That's Arky.
Arky's
Yay.
gonna like this. Chris, thank you very much for coming, lady. Hopefully you will be going straight forward to recovery, and then
Be well, Chris. Thank you for
Be
popping
well.
by.
it's very nice to have seen you, and I like the star behind her name.
I don't know what that is or why
Yeah,
that
me neither,
is.
but I like it. It's really nice. So thank you for coming by, and well, maybe we will see you again next week. So take care
Have a good week, Chris.
and
See you
enjoy
next
your
week.
week. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Give me 5 pounds of pancakes swimming in butter and syrup and bacon. You're going to give yourself another heart operation, Hamza, please, with all the greasy food.
Yeah.
But Bergie, do you like it spicy, or are you a spicy food person? Because we have one of those in the chat. His name is Andy Arky.
Yeah, he likes his spices.
He
likes Cajun pepper.
He likes his red hot chili peppers. Oof. They will have to carry me from the plane when I leave the U.S. No worries, Hamza. They can just roll you, probably. Just roll you off the plane.
Oh
It's
my
easy
God.
hands-free exit. I'm a guard.
Oh,
I'm a
wow.
guard. I like spicy, but my kids, not so much.
No? Okay.
Well, the girls, I get that they may not like the spicy stuff.
You see,
Wheels
also prefers
with the spicy food.
If spicy means hot, so that you don't taste anything else anymore, then I don't like it.
Yeah, if it's like all-consuming,
Yeah,
it's consuming all the other flavors of the
like
food, then
tears in your eyes and
That's right.
spicy. That's not it.
what goes in hot comes out hot.
Yeah, we don't want that either.
I think those are very wise words and very true.
Oh my
Very, very true.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. We don't do much spicy things.
American donuts, Hamza? Donuts, you know, it is spelled do nut. So don't. Do not.
Do not.
Extra, extra hot Nando's. What are Nando's, Wheels?
I don't know what Nando's are.
I don't know either. It was just right with the spice. Okay.
Well, then it's good.
Well, we'll have to try sometime. I'm so hungry now for sweet stuff. Well, don't you have any?
Google it. Okay, let me Google it. Nando's.
This conference was not good for my cravings, but I want American food. Hashtag life goals, Hamza.
Nando's.
Just wait. First, tomorrow, 3 o'clock, next week.
Oh, is Nando's like a restaurant? Is that what you meant?
No, he said donuts.
No, he wrote Nando's.
Mm-hmm.
He said
donuts. It's a restaurant. Okay.
It's a restaurant. It's of Southern Africa. All in one place. Behind most things are Nando's. And an extraordinary story we love to share. And there is a Nando's in the Netherlands.
There is?
Oh, why is there no Nando's in the Netherlands?
There is not.
So which country do have one? So in 20 countries on different continents, among South Africa, the United Kingdom, Australia, the UK, and Canada. The brand is very famous because of his chicken piri piri.
Ooh, chicken piri piri.
No, thank you.
No, don't do that, Hamza. I don't think that's a good idea. Because then, when you roll up on the surgery day, they will be like, "Hey, what's that? It's not liquid food in your belly. We're not doing it." Then you can go home again. Then you'll need to be another few weeks on that
Never heard of Nando's.
bloody diet. A naughty Nando's is the saying. Really? Where's that a saying, Wheels? Not in the Netherlands.
What does
Never
it
heard
mean?
of that.
Naughty Nando.
I need to force myself not to because they check on a surgery day too. Oh, heck yeah.
Nando.
It's not for nothing that they ask you to not eat anything solid. Man, oh man. But I can imagine why it's not a good idea for you to watch our cooking show or, talk about all the good food. Because,
Apparently, Nando's has a naughty nata.
A what?
A naughty nata, which is traditional Portuguese custard tart featuring a crisp, flaky, rough puff pastry and a creamy egg custard filling flavored with cinnamon and a hint of lemon.
Wait, so it's egg with lemon and what?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon?
So it's a creamy egg custard. And then flavored with cinnamon and hint. So in the UK and Ireland, a single tart costs £2.40.
Ooh.
And a pack of 4, £8.50.
Look who it is. It's Spidey.
Spidey! Hi!
Hello, sir. Hope you're well.
It's
nice
apparently also tiara time.
And we have a tiara time, it seems.
Ta-da! Okay. Because the soul of Spidey is here.
Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2. Here we go.
I put a new elastic band on the tiara, and now it's a bit tight. So we need to do many more tiara times for the elastic band not to be that tight anymore. So let's put the timer on 10 minutes and celebrate Tiara time with Spidey Soul.
Nando's are chicken meals with a sauce.
Okay.
I have it so hot, my lips go
Oh,
numb.
man. No.
But Wheels, wait. What about what goes in hot
Comes out hot.
comes out hot? I mean, you know,
Well,
yeah.
yeah. I'm thinking that because my brother also likes spicy food,
Oh yeah,
so that not spicy does not run in the family.
he do.
But he kind of worked up to it, you know.
First he put his training wheels on and then took them
you
off.
know,
and-
took a little bite. Yeah, I actually have two. Hamza,
Sure.
an older one and a younger one.
All the fam.
All the fam, yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't sleep very much last night.
Good for me since the cancer, but so tasty. What about Peter? Peter doesn't have any brothers.
Peter does not have any brothers or sisters.
No.
I have people I feel related to, but I'm not related to.
No.
Not by blood, at least.
No.
So I'm just, you know, I have Mrs. A.
An only child?
That's my family.
Me too. As in
no brothers or sisters?
no brothers or sisters?
I wish I had brothers or sisters.
Really?
Sure, why not? Because if you're growing up, it could be fun to not be
I don't know.
not be by your lonesome.
I could have done with just one. But
That's
hey.
a different story. But you know, it's nice to have a sibling
not
there.
a-
I think.
On one of 5? Oh wow.
Wheels, my dad was one of 12.
Oh, okay.
Not 7 of 7. He was one of 12. Well, he wasn't the oldest, but you know, there were 12 children in the household.
Those were the days.
Those were the days. 2 sisters, small and bigger. Great to see y'all. Time to go inside to the air conditioning.
Yeah.
Are you going to stream, Mr. Bergie, or are you just going to put the birds on? Because if Bergie's not streaming, he has the bird cages on,
Yeah.
and you can watch the
Yeah.
chirp chirps.
Mhm.
Also funny.
Or you can just watch the pool.
Or the pool.
Yeah.
My grandma was one of 14.
And my grandpa one of 11.
Gee. Do you remember 7 of 7? He's still around somewhere. I see him every once in a while because he streams all the old retro Atari games. And every once in a while, when I'm up very early in the weekend, I can just catch his stream.
Look, Dragonspun has a little hammer behind her name.
She is a moderator.
Oh, is
So
that
is
what the
Archie.
hammer is for?
That's the band hammer.
Oh, and we don't know what this star was behind Chris
I don't know what the
Bowman's.
stars know.
Okay.
Because Archie has one of those stars as well in the chat. In case you're wondering what we're referring to, if you look in the chat that we're incorporating over there, you can actually see that some people have different symbols behind their names, and Dragon, as you can see, has a hammer. I think Archie has a hammer and a star shape. I don't know what these are.
Don't know. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. If you hover over the symbol, it might tell you. Can you hover over the symbol? There's the mouse.
Mrs. A's mousing left-handedly.
Oh, it says moderate.
Moderator.
Moderator.
But it looks different, of course, on Twitch.
Yeah.
It's not all one-on-one
No.
from Twitch
Okay.
to Beam.
The star, though. Well, who has the star?
Let me scroll back. There's Archie. You can see Archie with the star.
Oh, it's a subscriber.
Oh, that means he's a subscriber.
Ah, okay.
Wait, do you need new things
Yeah, I do.
for subscribers?
Yeah, because we have until 5 years.
You need additional. We need additional years.
Yeah, but I have been
Dragons.
really
Cray-cray.
neglecting all of that, the whole part of that.
You still don't have a profile
I
on
still no,
Twitch.
no, I still
No, nothing.
no nothing. It's
We both have swords on Twitch. So you have a sword on Twitch, which translates into a hammer symbol as a moderator on Beam Chat. That's funny.
That means that if people do not behave, you do.
You hit them with the
Pop!
band sword.
That's what it is.
That's what
I need
happens.
5.5 and 6. Yeah.
1 of 14, 1 of
I really
11.
need to get into that. Yeah. And also take a look at the emotes, maybe change it up a little bit and do all the things that people might want to know about me or not. You know.
But I know everything already.
No, you don't.
Ermengarde, I'm going to read new things about Mrs. A on Twitch.
No, that's not the case.
Hamza is going to leave also.
Yeah.
Have a good one, Hamza. We'll be keeping our fingers crossed for
Yeah.
you tomorrow.
And take care.
Take care, dude. Hang in there.
And then
It's like that kitty poster, like hang in there.
oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
And we'll see you soon, I hope.
But these large families, wow.
Yeah. That used to be a thing from, way when.
Yeah, I think my mom. So the grandparents on my mother's side were already deceased when I was born. So I never met those. But I know that my granddad was married, well, what I know about, at least twice.
Hmm.
So there were children, I think 8 or something, with his first wife. And I don't even know, there are so many aunts there. Aunts? Aunts. Aunts.
Uncles and
I
aunts.
think another 8 with wife
Wow.
number 2. So the older children kind of raise the younger ones. I think that is
That's usually how it works.
where
Yeah.
it works. And I think all the males, so all the sons, worked like in the mines, because that was the thing in the part of the country that they lived in.
I think it's like that in a lot of countries.
So yeah.
Spidey is saying, nobody's going to fight with me. I can take care of my parents without feeling like my other sibling would do a better job than me. No guilt, no second guessing. I guess there's pros and cons, Spidey, to, having a sibling or more than one sibling. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I like you. I have no experience with that.
Yeah.
I do not know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
what
mean,
might have been.
it's nice that once both your parents are no longer with us, that there is still a blood relative if you have a brother or a sister. So
Dragon is going to be
back to working on stuffs.
work lurk.
That's a good thing. You
Work
take
lurk.
care, lady. Thank you very much for coming by, and I might reach out to you in the near future.
If you have time.
If you have time to,
And want to, of course.
help me. So there is that.
Yeah, yo. Have a good one, Dragon.
And
See
say
you
hi
later.
to your mom.
Say hi to the mom.
Of course, Mrs. A.
Oh.
Because all the emotes were made by Dragon. All my emotes. And the what are these things called? These spoons?
Spoons?
Yeah, where you get the 1 or the 2 or the 3 for the month.
Yeah, the subscriber.
And the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 pink numbers, all made by Dragon. So yeah.
All the Dragon.
She's sub badges. Those were the ones.
Thank you. That's the word.
That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, that. So, but I really, really need to get in to do that. But I don't know.
It's not the first time we've heard you say that.
No, I know. I thought that because I'm working now less hours, that maybe on Monday afternoon, because I stop working at 1:30.
No, you don't.
I officially stop working at 1:30. I would, do stuff like that, but I don't.
They need to schedule that.
Yeah.
Be like, okay, when I get off work, there's some stuff I need to do. This, and this. Just
this is that. Yeah.
plan for it.
But the older I get, the lazier I get. So I like just sitting on the couch watching stupid YouTube videos.
Doom scrolling. It's loud. It is loud.
So that Ladies and gentlemen, was Spidey's tiara time.
Your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for the support.
Asking if people agree is asking for a debate, so let's not do that.
I also think people should only have children if they're capable of raising them financially and emotionally.
Yeah, but you know,
It doesn't work like that, Spidey. In practical situations,
if life were white and black, I would agree to you. But you can be financially stable and emotionally stable, and then have children, and then suddenly the whole world turns around. You lose your job, your finances you are going under. That is emotionally difficult, and then suddenly you are stressed. But you mean the children are already there.
I don't think it doesn't work like that.
It's easy to say, but
people, we just had a discussion about this earlier today, Mrs. A and myself. I think that kids don't really, unless they don't have any food at all or whatever.
That's different.
Kids can be happy in a poor family. It doesn't matter if there's a lot of money. You don't need a lot of money to be happy.
Yeah.
So, that's yeah. In the ideal situation, I would agree with you.
I would 100% agree back in the day. But the pressure of society nowadays on young people is extremely high. I've never seen so many young people with anxieties,
Burnouts
and completely, utterly losing their mind about things that haven't happened yet. So I think is it a fun world now to grow up in? I highly doubt it. We ask so much of our youngsters, and the pressure is not only. I mean, there has been peer pressure since I was in school. I mean, I was oblivious to the world, so it went straight over me. I was just, I don't know. It's not that I didn't care, but I just didn't notice it. But nowadays, everything is just, it's at your fingertip. Everything, all the good thing and also all the bad things. So it's
just a scroll away.
It's difficult.
I was saying this because in my neighborhood there are families with a monthly household income of just $50 to $70, and having 5 or 6 children in that situation is simply a disaster.
Yeah.
I can imagine how difficult that is.
Yes, but you cannot, just because someone doesn't have any money doesn't mean that you can say, okay, you cannot have any children.
Yeah, I understand.
That would be, there is already a big cliff between the very wealthy and the poor, and the very wealthy hold the majority of the power. I don't think that we then should say, yeah, you don't have any money, you shouldn't have children.
I agree that maybe 5 or 6 would be a bit too much.
Yeah, but I think that.
But you cannot.
5 or 6 is nowadays, that is just a lot of children.
You have heard this, I assume, that in other countries, in Asian countries, there are like limits on the amount of children that you can have, or they don't want any girls, or they just want boys, or whatever. There's all sorts of, I don't know, rules in other countries that are not necessarily a good thing.
Yeah.
I'm saying it, I can imagine wanting to keep the population down, but there's also a thing about, as we call it in the Netherlands, the population becoming more gray.
Yeah.
So, if everyone gets old, you need young people to fill the gaps that the old people are leaving when they stop work, when they are retiring. You need to fill the jobs with new people because the jobs will stay there.
Well, it's not just the jobs. The population itself is what we call vergrijzen. So it's getting grayer, meaning that there are more and more old elderly people than there are young people and new babies.
Yep.
And is it a bad thing? I don't know. There are way too many people on this planet as we
As it
should
is.
have. So maybe not.
Ik hoop dat alles goed met je
But I
gaat.
think we should be. I think as humankind should be less greedy.
Ooh,
That's what I think we should.
greedy.
And am I part of that? Yes, because I like new things. And I'm thinking, yeah, I worked for it, so okay, I can have that. But on the other hand, does it make me happier? Does it make me a better person? Does it? I don't know about that one.
All of the
But a
above.
lot of the misery in the world is happening because either a person or a country wants something that is not theirs.
That is also true. Look, Jack,
So,
our
yeah.
dish. Look at
Yeah,
Jack.
forgot. Oh yeah.
All the foods.
And it
Ho,
was
ho.
nice. And we have a dancing Spidey. Look at that. I don't know. I don't have the solutions for the world problems. And all we can do is our best and be kind
Yep. Be kind to each other.
Be kind to each other and to yourself. And then that's it. And there will be millions of people who are maybe better off than we are, but there are also millions that are worse off than we are. So, yeah, what do we know? We are sitting here on a Sunday evening with technology that brings us across the borders, talking to people in different countries,
Different parts of the world,
different
too.
part of the world. So
yeah,
what am I talking about?
that is fun.
Oh, there
Okay,
is that.
on that note, guys,
Yeah,
I think we'll be signing off
yeah.
because we both didn't sleep very well last
What
night.
does this mean? What is this?
Very tired. What is what?
Hold on. I'm almost there. Listen.
Oh, that emote? Though I can't read what it says.
Something zone?
Is Enigma Zone or something?
Enigma.
It's somebody's emote
Emotes.
on
Yeah,
Twitch.
that's funny. That's funny.
Dancing
So,
guy.
folks, gentlemen, ladies,
Gentle people.
and anything in between, thank you very much for coming by, for joining us. Did we rate the dish?
We did, but we didn't really.
Like, is it an 8? Or is it more like a regular 7, which we can eat throughout the week? It's not a wow.
I think it has some room for improvement. And hi, Ham John. Didn't know you were here,
Ham
but nice to see you. I think it would be an 8 for me. It could be a 9 if we do some improvements.
Yeah, we need to. It needs to have
It
a
needs
little bit
something.
oomph.
A bit more.
Oomph, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was nice. I mean, the combination with the crispy potatoes and
Sure.
the like. I don't want to say the soggy veggies because that's not what they were.
No. I like the chicken. I like the potatoes.
That was good.
It was good to have like a salad or
On top of it, yeah.
something
And I enjoyed
fresh.
the honey mustard sauce.
Yeah, that was good
That
too.
was good.
Honey
So
mustard.
we do an 8 out of 10.
Let's do an 8. I agree.
Let's do an 8. Okay, folks. Again, thank you for coming, staying, talking with us, for the new or the resubscriptions. Nice to see all of you. And of course, thank you for making me wear the tiara. Always really nice. Have a good rest of your day. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. And hopefully we will see you again next week.
Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. As we say in the Netherlands, doei doei.
Doei doei.
Bye bye. See you next time. Have a good one. Ciao.